My name is Kofi Mensah. I live in a small African village where respect for elders is law. And even the smallest mistake can cause generational consequences. Our village is surrounded by forests, rivers, and endless golden fields. The sun rises early, and life is hard, yet honest. From a very young age, I was taught. An elder can never apologize to a child. And I carried that lesson. Until it almost destroyed my family. My son's name is Ao. From the moment he was born, I knew he was different. Other children played with sticks or ran in the mud. Ao was always asking questions, reading, imagining. Father, how does a machine think? Father, can a computer learn like humans? Every question felt like a spark of a future I never had. And I promised myself, no matter what it takes, my son will have opportunities one never did. Life was not kind. By day, I worked the fields. By night, I labored in the city. Sometimes I slept hungry. Sometimes I had no energy to see the day. Every penny I saved was for Ao's education. Every scar on my hands was a step toward his dreams. Ao turned 12 years old. He whispered his birthday wish. Father, I don't want toys. I want a laptop so I can learn. I promised myself, this year, nothing will stop me. I sold part of my land. I traveled hours to the city. I bought a $4,000 MacBook, the most expensive thing I'd ever touched. This was more than a gift. It was hope, a bridge to the future. The house was filled with laughter. Neighbors and children from the village came. When I handed Ao the box, his hands shook. When he opened it, he cried, "Father, is this really mine?" It was the happiest I had ever been. But destiny had already planted the storm. My father, Baba Mensah, was known across the village. He had a short temper and a belief that technology corrupts children. When he saw the laptop, his eyes burned. This foolishness has no place in my house. I tried to explain. He did not listen. Without warning, he grabbed the laptop. Before I could react, crash! The screen shattered. The keyboard split. Ao screamed. My wife collapsed. The house fell silent. I warned you, my father said. Ao touched the broken MacBook. Father, did I do something wrong? That question pierced me. That night, Ao whispered, maybe dreams are forbidden here. I realized silence was no longer an option. I did not sleep. I did not eat. I planned. This wasn't just anger. It was justice. And my revenge would not be violent. It would be public, clever, and unforgettable. The next morning, I called a council meeting. Everyone came. Elders, men, women, and even children. I placed the broken laptop on the table. Yesterday, anger destroyed a child's future. I showed the receipt. This was not disrespect. This was education. For the first time, the village murmured. The elders looked uneasy. The council leader spoke. Respect does not give anyone the right to destroy a child's dreams. My father tried to defend himself. But the truth was heavier than tradition. The villagers whispered. I could see my father realize the gravity of his actions. The verdict was shocking. My father would sell part of his land. He would buy a new laptop for Ao. He would apologize publicly. This was my revenge. Not fists. Not shouting. Justice. That evening, my father stood before the village. His voice shook. I let anger blind me. He looked at Ao. Forgive me, son. Tears fell from the strongest men in the village. And for the first time, he realized words can hurt more than fists. Ao hugged his grandfather. I just want to learn. The village learned. Respect should never destroy dreams. Anger should never rule the heart. Weeks later, I discovered something shocking. The broken MacBook wasn't just a laptop. Inside the memory drive was a secret scholarship application Ao had prepared. If the laptop had stayed broken, Ao could have lost a life-changing opportunity. That day, I realized. Sometimes, anger destroys more than objects, it destroys futures. Anger destroys faster than fire. Tradition should protect, not imprison. Silence is dangerous. Justice can be clever, not violent. Never underestimate a child's dream, it can change the future. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe. Because African stories don't just entertain. They teach, inspire, and save futures.